It's a proper fruit pie that makes you smile when you look at it, and even more so when you taste it. The balance of spice in that mango puree is bang on. Your coconut ice cream, delicious. It's 5 years ago, you hadn't seen an oven. And then you come up with this? That's amazing.
Haddie is making us a mango pie. Chunky, juicy, cooked mango filling with lemon juice and some nutmeg and some cinnamon there as well. Her pastry fascinates me. She's making shortcrust pastry with butter, flour and vodka. And the reason she's using vodka is because apparently it stops the gluten from forming. I've seen vodka used in batter and you end up with a crispy layer on the outside. Maybe that's exactly the same thing. With that, we've got caramelised coconut balls and we've got a coconut ice cream. Mangoes and coconut on a plate. They're a marriage made in heaven.
Haddie, why a mango pie? What's the inspiration?
For me, mango holds lots of beautiful memories from being a young girl planting mangoes myself, which are now gigantic trees.
Do you do much baking in the Gambia?
No, not at all. Oh. We don't have a single oven in the Gambia. All my life in the Gambia, cook with only firewoods and charcoals. I started making desserts when I moved to England like 5 years ago, and this will be my third pie I've ever made.
You know, I like to think I've tried most things. I'm not entirely sure I have tried a mango pie before. It's an interesting fruit. It can go to mush if it's overcooked. It'll also be very, very juicy, and juice is not necessarily a friend of pastry. Haddie's great challenge is not to produce something with an utterly juicy, soggy bottom.
I've got to say right now, there's some danger points here for me. And that pastry and that mango filling not falling apart seems to be the greatest one.
Yeah, it's not 100% what I practiced for. I think I didn't measure it right. I think I forgot a bit of my butter.
I'm definitely pushing myself because I've not made a pie before, and this is completely out of the comfort zone for me.
Bosh. Lee, one crowded bench. What are you making with it all?
A butter chicken shortcrust pie with a masala mash, Indian spiced greens with a mint and coriander chutney.
Wow, OK.
This is a bit of a nostalgia for me, so going back to my youth with my dad, my brother, going down the football, half-time, going to get a Balti pie or a curry pie was the ultimate treat of the day. So I'm taking a classic British dish and putting my spin on it effectively.
Every dish you've done for us so far has been themed on your favourite takeaway.
Yeah, this is my style of cooking. It's what I like to eat at home. I said, well, if I can spend the money on it, why not try and cook it myself just as better?
I love a good butter chicken. I love a pie. You bring the two things together.
No pressure.
Take a curry and put it inside a pie, what's not to like? He's got to make sure that pie case is nice and crispy on the outside. Hot chicken pie filling going inside. That's the thing that worries me the most, because he's making a hot sauce as well as cooking the chicken. Being a hot sauce, it could melt the pastry.
Masala mash, the challenge there is not to overwhelm the flavours in the pie. Something on that plate has to be the star.
Do you like a little bit of mash with your butter?
I do like a bit of mash with my butter, mate.
Auto-engineer Lee's shortcrust butter chicken pie is served with masala mash, spiced green beans, and a mint and coriander chutney.
That is a triumph. I've got lovely buttery pastry. I've got even softer buttery chicken. And inside there, I've got a slight tomato sweetness and spice. I think you've nailed it.
Honestly, Lee, if you wanted to pack in the day job and go and sell these down a football ground every Saturday afternoon, you would make a mint. That pastry is spectacular. Your filling's gorgeous. It does the thing that a pie should do, which is that the full filling sort of merges into the bottom layer of the pastry.
That's brilliant. Absolutely bang on the money. Chicken thighs nice and moist. The mashed potato underneath has the flavour with that mint chutney of a samosa. And it's filling me with joy.
Inspired by her childhood in the Gambia, Haddie has made a lemon and cinnamon shortcrust mango pie, served with coconut ice cream and caramelised coconut bonbons.
Dessert is an indulgence, and if you're going to eat it, you want to feel it's worth it, and boy, is this worth it. It's a proper fruit pie that makes you smile when you look at it, and even more so when you taste it. The balance of spice in that mango puree is bang on. Your coconut ice cream, delicious. It's 5 years ago, you hadn't seen an oven. And then you come up with this? That's amazing. Well done.
Thank you.
I didn't think wet mango in a puree would hold together in a pie. But the mango filling, I think, is absolutely delicious. Coconut ice cream is very, very good. Good job.
Your pastry work is absolutely perfect. And that mango is going soft, like the inside of an apple pie. I like your coconut bonbon here, that's seriously sweet. I think that's an exceptional piece of work, an absolute glorious pie and a wonderful dessert.